Hello guys, what is up YouTube? It is your girl Bianca, aka B. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah. Today, I am going to be talking about drum roll please. Why I'm single. It's definitely a lot. But I'm not gonna be on here bashing my ex, saying he wasn't SHIT, because I don't have time to be doing that, because I'm so much at peace with myself, and I feel like I just don't need to be on here bashing him. I'm just explaining how I felt and stuff like that. And I feel like, y'all, it's been real good, me on this channel. I can just express myself and talk and just release, in my videos, because that's what it is. I don't bash people. I just express my feelings and I let them go. So, okay. But yeah, so you know how you can do so much for a person, everything, put your all into a relationship, and you don't get the same effort back. Mostly it's like that. Sometimes it's like that. You're just expecting the other person to do their part and giving them so many chances after chances after chances after chances. And they don't understand that you gave them so many chances after chances after chances. And it's like, what can you do now? What can you do? You know what I'm saying? It's like common sense. I don't know if you watched me and my, y'all. And that y'all watched me and my ex's channel. We did have our own channel. He was in one of my videos when he was braiding my outfits or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know if y'all watched that video or y'all watched our videos on our channel. But yeah, we was cool, and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like he really didn't want to do YouTube, and it was almost like he's making it seem like I forced him to do it. He only did this YouTube because of you. If you only did it because of me, you didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't forcing you to do anything, but he was also coming up with videos and stuff for us to do on our channel. So I'm like, how didn't you want to do YouTube when you was coming up with ideas too? It wasn't just me. But yeah, so that's not why we broke up. That's not why I'm single. But you know what I'm saying? And the man has issues. He does have issues. I'm not, like I said, I'm not bashing him, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna say this, because this is the same thing I said to him. I wish him peace. I wish him happiness. I wish him joy. And, I just hope that he finds himself, peace within himself. I hope that he finds the happiness that he deserves, because if anything, I definitely want him to be happy. Whatever he pursues, he was going to school. I don't know if he's still, whatever is happening with that. I told him, I hope you do good in school and all of that. I'm not wishing anything bad on you, because I never did wish anything bad on him. I never said oh, you'll never be this and that. And I always motivated him and told him that, you can do it. You can do this. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. But it was the simple fact that, he couldn't believe in himself. He couldn't find that within himself. He was just not happy with himself for whatever reason, because he had some, when you have people, negative people surrounding you, or not really negative people, it's just people around you that don't really do nothing for you. They don't motivate you or anything like that. And I was motivating him. We lived together. I was his daily motivation. I was reminding him to do certain things that he would forget to do, because also at the same time, he does have autism. And I could save that for another video. I could talk about how it was dealing with a man who has autism. Oh, my son is in there watching TV. I'm like, what the heck is that? Yeah, he's watching TV. But, yeah, so I can talk about that in another video, how it is dealing with a man who has autism. Just for anybody who, is in a relationship, y'all can put your input, who's in a relationship with somebody who has autism, or who was in a relationship with somebody who has autism. It's just it is a struggle. But, I never did want to say, oh, you have autism or you will never be anything in life because of that, or you are just like, I never, not once did I bash him. I always told him I always had respect for him, but it was just like, you have respect for somebody and you want that same thing in return. Like, I understand that you are a little on the flip side and you do have autism, but there's certain things like certain like in certain perspectives, like you know what you're doing, because it's like you have to like kind of like put it in a way for people who have autism to understand. Like, sometimes his mind wasn't all the way there. I mean, and that's okay. I was like, it's okay, I understand that your mind is not all the way there. And he'd be like, do you understand that? Like, like, it's just no. Y'all know I'm so much at peace with myself, like, and I feel like that relationship did help me find it. Like, that relationship needed to happen because it was certain things that I was seeing in myself that he wasn't seeing in me. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. Because like, you could be with someone for so long and them not realizing what you realize is like so crazy. And you're just like, yeah, like, nah, this is not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, he sent messages apologizing and things like that, and saying he was sorry for this and that and the third, and also like talked about, like, it's just like certain like I said, I'm not bashing men or anything like that, but sometimes you have to admit when you are wrong, because that's just that's a healthy relationship. Like, I admit when I'm wrong. Like, when things are just like totally my fault, yeah, I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong. But it's just like, I'm not gonna admit when I'm wrong when I'm not wrong. Like, I say I apologize to you for, like, if you may have thought that this and that and the third, but you also have to what's the word I'm looking for? You also have to like realize that, okay, I was wrong as well, like this and that and the third. Like, you gotta pinpoint. A healthy relationship is communication, and for the life of me, like, the relationship didn't have much of good communication, because it's, you want to have a communication to where no matter how rough the situation is, you don't just scream and holler and just like get angry up inside and this and that and the third. Like, there is a certain way that you can communicate. So, what? And it was like, this is the thing with me. Like, I give you so many chances, like chances after chances after chances after, but when it's that last straw, it was that last straw for me, and I was just like, okay, you got to go. You really got to go, because like, I have a son. My son is 4 years old, and he is picking up quickly on things that he sees and things that he hears. It's just like not what you want your son to see. Like, you don't want your son to see like, oh, mommy and daddy are fighting. Like, no, you don't want your son to see that. And I was trying to block that with all costs. Like, you cannot do that around my son, like, because now he's picking up on that, like, and I just didn't like that. Certain things just shouldn't have happened, and it was like hard for him to understand that. And like, what you have to do is protect your peace, protect your energy, protect your happiness. Because, like, at the same time, while he was being on anger fight and stuff like that, I was happy. And the fact that I was happy and he wasn't, like, you cannot be the only person happy in a relationship. Like, I was definitely happy. Like, I had found myself loving me, this and that and the third, like, and that was what drove me to say, like, you got to get out. You got to get out, because this whole time I'm happy, I'm loving me, and I'm doing what I have to do. You're being angry, and it's like, there is no reason for your anger. It's just because, You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to be with somebody that matches your energy, and like happiness is a must. Like, it's definitely a must. Like, if you know you go through similar situations, like, and you feel like, you know, you down to that last straw, it's that last straw. Like, leave. Leave if you feel like you have to leave, because your happiness is important, your peace is important, like your joy is important. Like, at the end of the day, like, your love is important, because self-love is the best love. And if you don't have that, you know, it's just like, yeah, you know, you also have to be with a man who loves himself as well. Like, you know, it's like, I made that one video like a while ago, and I said, I love you, but I love myself more. Like, you gotta understand that, you know, when it's time to leave, it's time to leave, because you love yourself more enough to know that it is time to leave. And whatever you do, just know that I am still happy. I'm like happy within myself. I'm fine. I've found me. Like, I just don't understand. Like, and now that the relationship has ended, I'm like, there's peace in my home. There's more happiness in my home. Like, it's just necessary. Like, me and my child, we wake up good. We wake up real happy. Like, and people were thinking, I'm dead. He in there screaming. Oh God, I love him so much. He's just a ball of energy, for real, for real. But what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, no, me and my son, we wake up happy. We wake up in good spirits. Like, we are just like, we real good. Like, Talon, he loves it. Like, he always like, Mom, dance with me and stuff like that. And I like that energy. Like, dance. Like, you gotta dance. Sometimes you gotta dance your way to be happy. Like, sometimes you gotta do things like just listen to music, jam, like, work it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Find something that keeps you entertained and keeps you like in good spirits, because yeah, my child definitely does. Like, he is just so good. Like, and when he says, Mom, I love you, or it's just like the little things that he does, like, Mom, you know, I'm gonna be your Valentine. I was like, this boy is like, really? You're gonna be my Valentine? I know, like, you can always be my Valentine. Like, my 4-year-old is my Valentine. Like, I'm happy with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Learning to be comfortable and to be happy with things in your life is okay. You have to learn to be happy with things that are happening. Like, it's just, yeah. So yeah, the reason I'm single is because my happiness and my peace is important, and you cannot be disrespectful. You cannot be just negative. Like, this negative energy, I just think all negative energy has to leave. Like, it's just no go for me. It's really a no go. And I'm like, I was just like, I was realizing, like, man, I've been so happy lately. Like, when I was with him, I was like, wow, I'm just like so happy. Like, but it was like probably like a month or two before we broke up. Like, it was like, I'm happy, but it wasn't because of him. It was because I found that happiness within myself, you know? And I was telling God, like, to give me a sign, like, if I really should not be with him, tell me. And it was that one last straw that he did. And that said, you have to go. Like, it was something in my mind saying, you have to go. So, yeah. Yeah, just know that I'm happy. Oh, yeah, I was saying, like, people was expecting me to be, like, sad and depressed. But I'm really not sad and depressed. I'm, like... And, you know, like, literally, like, what... The day that we broke up and I told him to leave, it was, like... I cried my tears. Of course I cried. Like, I was just, like, so fed up with the things that he was doing. That's what made me cry. I wasn't crying because, you know, like, oh my God, like, I gotta end this relationship. Like, out, and I'm gonna miss him. No. It was just like, I was crying because I finally did it. Like, I was like, that last straw really brought me. It was like, my happiness, my peace is now here. Like, you know, and I've had that for months, but it was not because of him. It was because of me. It was definitely because of me. Like, for real, for real. So that's why I'm not like sad or depressed or anything like that, because I learned to find that happiness within myself. And it was like, you know, because y'all know I'm a DoorDash driver and stuff like that. I was dashing alone, and I was having like my own space and doing what I love to do. And that's DoorDash and like have my time. So I was having my me time while I was out DoorDash, and sometimes I would bring Talon with me, or sometimes he would stay home with him. But while I was outdoor dashing, I was enjoying it because I was having fun and enjoying my own company. And that's probably why it was like, you know, I didn't really care that he left, because at the same time, I still have my peace, my joy, my happiness, and my alone time. And I learned to be alone. Like, sometimes we wouldn't even sleep together. Like, you know, he would smoke and he would get too high and he would just fall asleep in a different room. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know. So, yeah, just know that, guys. I'm still here. I'm happy for what's to come. It's a blessing in disguise because, hey, God is good. God is great. Me and my son are healthy. We are living our life to the fullest. So much in store. I don't know. I was thinking about planning a little trip for me and my son too, because, yeah, we need to have us a little trip and enjoy just me and him, you know? And I was also thinking about planning a trip for myself, like a self-love trip, because, like, I gotta plan a trip for myself because, like, I deserve that. Like, you know, my son deserves it. My son deserves to see the world. I deserve to see the world. We all deserve to see the world. Like, and when you can get to that point where you're comfortable with seeing the world by yourself, that's how you know you made it. You definitely made it. Like, you don't need anybody to go with you. Just you by yourself enjoying the world around you. Yes, that is okay. Okay with me. So, yeah, you guys, make sure you stay tuned for more of my videos, and I wish you guys peace, love, and happiness. Oh my God, happiness. I can't even speak. Happiness, peace, love, and happiness. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in more. I will see you guys watching more of my videos. I don't know what I'm trying to say, y'all. Just don't mind me at the moment because, yeah. And remember that you can be your own motivation. Bye.